Hey, beautiful people. Welcome back. It's your girl, Dom Delivers, the podcast where we get real about love, life, and leveling up. Today, we're going to be diving into the wild world of dating in 2025. Let's just keep it real. The dating streets are definitely no joke. The apps are running the game, ghosting is alive and well, and we're literally just trying to figure out what people want. So, in a nutshell, it's exhausting. But here's a twist I'm not here to just rant. Your girl is actually seeing someone right now, and it's actually going well. It's been a journey, but I'm here for it. So whether you're out here dodging red flags, looking for clarity, or just trying to stay sane, this episode is definitely for you. I'll share some green flags, red flags, some books, and songs to help you navigate love because let's face it, we all need some wisdom in a fire playlist. So let's get into it. Let's talk about the dating apps right now. The apps are running the street between AI, compatibility scores, zodiac scores, the videos on how to pick the right man, how to pick the right girl. It's cool, but it's only so much that I feel like we can do. I got a story time for y'all. So I met my guy on a dating app, but we're not going to get into that. But genuinely, like, what stood out, he didn't waste no time. None of that WID texting, midnight energy. He made a plan, we met up, and we had a good time. So if someone is not willing to move beyond the app, then don't waste your time with them, essentially. I feel like there's a book that we could read in order to better understand this modern day dating scene. It's called Modern Day Love. It's a real funny book. It's a quick read. It's relatable. It dives into how dating has evolved with like technology and using the various apps. So instead of being out here swiping left and right, definitely get into this tech. If you're rocking with this, subscribe. All right, so dating is all about reading the signs. Green, red, and yellow. Those are flags. Green means that they're definitely worth your time. Red flags are like, that might be your cue to walk away. And yellow is like, I can run this back and get a closer look. But I think it's so important that we learn how to spot or identify these flags early on in order to save yourself from the unnecessary drama and heartbreak. So I'm going to quickly break it down on exactly what you need to look for and what to avoid. So green flags. And green is my favorite color. So green flags are the good vibes, consistency, the effort, the communication, the accountability. Those are definitely non-negotiable. So if they follow through, if they take responsibility for their actions, they show genuine care, I'm a firm believer that you have something solid. In addition, I hope they're respecting your time. Your boundaries, your values should never be up for debate. And let's not forget that if they're matching your energy, they're definitely a keeper. But on the other hand, we got red flags. Now, red flags could be a warning that you just can't ignore, like inconsistent communication, has an excuse for everything, avoiding the labels. Those are just dead giveaways that he or she is not the one. It's kind of like they're giving, I'm secretive, I'm being hot and cold, or I'm all talking, no action. Baby girl, save yourself the headache. The right person won't lead you on, won't leave you questioning where y'all stand, and they'll definitely show it with their actions. Now, the yellow flags are kind of trickier to navigate, but I feel like the yellow flags are not deal breakers. They're things that you have to pay attention to. If they're inexperienced in relationship or a little shaky on the communication, those aren't always red flags, but they are definitely worth watching and paying attention to. So the key is seeing that if there is room or the availability to grow, or they'll meet you in the hallway or meet you halfway, then it's something that we could work on. Yeah, girl. So if you like what you're hearing, please subscribe for more. It's the biggest compliment that you could give me because there's so much power in this message. All right, so in a nutshell, I just want you to trust yourself and your gut. If they're showing you more red flags than greens, or one of the yellows doesn't feel right, don't force it. You deserve somebody who adds value to your life, not somebody who drains you. So baby girl, stay sharp out there. Let's just be real. Modern dating is not a walk in the park. It's full of twists and turns and letdowns that make you question, is it even worth it sometimes? One of the biggest struggles is ghosting. It's like people are training for the disappearing act at the Olympics. But let me tell you, your communication can make all the difference. I got a story time for y'all. So a dude that I was dating a while back, he kind of quickly ended up in the ghosting category. When we first met, the response was great. I text, you text, back and forth, consistent flow. Then one day, it all slowed down for about a week. And I was like, oh, this what we doing? This how we moving? But instead of me jumping to conclusions, I definitely quickly called him out rather respectfully. Turns out, homeboy was just overwhelmed with work. That one conversation shifted everything. So what's the moral of the story, ladies and gentlemen? Don't be afraid to ask for clarity. It saves you so much headache, heartache, and the unhealthy assumptions and unnecessary stress. I'm going to drop a resource because I feel like if you ever struggle to figure out why people ghost you or they pull away or they act distant, I got a book for you. I want to say I was introduced to this book maybe after I was getting one of them degrees. We was learning about attachment styles. So the book is called Attached by my girl Rachel Heller. It really just breaks down and explains why people behave the way they do, why they act the way they do, why they move the way they do. Trust me, the book is a game changer, and once you figure out their patterns and your own, your life will be so much better. Dating isn't easy, but if you understand the person that you're dealing with and yourself, I feel like it definitely makes it easier to navigate, makes it a whole lot smoother. It's so important to communicate how you feel, what's going on, and what if something feels like a red flag, it might be. And don't forget that the yellow flags could turn into either green or red flags. Just acknowledge it. It could be a moment of growth. All right, so dating will definitely have you in your feelings, feeling all the things, but it's so important to keep your energy balanced. And for me, the way how I do that is by reading and some good music, and I feel like those two is the perfect combination for a vibe reset. I came with some gems to give you to keep you motivated, to keep you grounded on this journey. First song is Pick Up Your Feelings by my girl Jasmine Sullivan. So whenever you're ready to let go of the nonsense and reclaim your peace, let's tap into that song. If you're vibing with this, just hit the subscribe button. That's the realest way to show love because this message has power. Brown Skin Girl by Beyonce. Such a beautiful song with Blue Ivy on there. Really a song about like being beautiful, self-love, and confidence. Now, baby, this last gem in terms of the musical hits, I don't care what version you listen to. If you listen to Frankie Beverly and Mace's version or Beyonce's version of Before I Let Go, baby, that is the perfect pick you up song. Just a reminder to live your best life. Now, you know I got some books, baby, because I'm a nerd. You Got Anything Stronger by Gabrielle Union. Y'all know Dwayne Wade's wife. Really a deep dive into just love and self-discovery in life. Second recommendation is More Than Enough by Elaine Weltworth. It's a memoir, but it's also like a guide because it reminds you like stand in your power, stand on business in every single situation. Now, I don't know if you guys were around when Issa Rae was doing the misadventures of an awkward black girl before she blew up and she was on YouTube. Baby, this book, a gem. It's so funny. It really just helps you navigate life, love, and everything in between. I'm really trying to set us up for success. Dating in 2025 could be chaotic, but we have the tools in order to hang in there. So keep your standards high, protect your peace, and don't forget, the best love story starts with yourself. Hit me up on the socials at Don Diva Dom, and we can interact there. You could share with me what's going on, books that keep you grounded, songs that uplift you. Just hit me up on the socials, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let's keep this conversation going. I want you to stay safe, stay fly, and I'll catch you next time.